about to debunk 5 commonly believed myths about casino gambling. If it's your first time watching one of my videos, welcome. I'm Rob one day at a time. I'm a compulsive gambler who's making videos to inform others about the reality of gambling in an effort to help others avoid what I've had to go through so far in my life. For those who are returning, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you here. From playing cards to slots to sports betting, gambling has been part of our society for a very long time. And with the advent of technology, it's become even more accessible than ever before. But with its increased accessibility, gambling has also brought along some myths that people believe to be true that can really steer them in the wrong direction. So let's talk about them and set the record straight. Myth number 1 is that there are casino games that you can beat. You might have heard people say that if you're good at card counting or if you have a specific strategy, you can actually beat the house. But in reality, that is far from the truth. In fact, card counting is a specific example of something that casinos would never allow. In fact, they kick you out for it. And in my opinion, it's actually not gambling, since you actually have the advantage over the house. Casinos are designed to make money. They always have the upper hand. Each game is built for you to lose in the long run. They use the math and probability against you to ensure that over time, they will always win, even if you find yourself winning a little bit in the short term. Let me break it to you like this. You won't win any casino game in the long run. Likely not even poker, where there's not a house edge. I'll actually link a video I made about this in the description so you can check that out. The second myth is that by knowing a casino game well, you can increase your odds of winning it. While it is theoretically true that knowing the rules and strategies of a game can help you to make more informed or better decisions, it doesn't guarantee a win. Casino games are based on probability, which means that every outcome is random. And luck plays a huge role. The probabilities are designed so that no matter how perfect your strategy is, you will still lose in the long run, simply because the rules are built against you. Myth number 3 is that slot machines can either be hot or cold. Some people believe that if a slot machine is not paid out in a while, it's due for a big win. But that's really not true. Slot machines use a random number generator to determine the outcome of every spin, and each spin is independent of the previous one. So in reality, there's no such thing as a hot or cold slot machine. This is a really dangerous myth, however, as it can help justify sitting at a machine where you've been losing a lot of money because of the thought that you'll get it all back because you're due. The only thing that matters to a slot machine is reaching its programmed payout amounts over the course of millions of spins. It doesn't care about what happens to you during your 100 spins sitting there on a Friday night. Myth number 4 is that if you walk by a roulette wheel and it's been black 10 times in a row, red must be due. This is a classic example of what's called the gambler's fallacy. The gambler's fallacy, also known as the Monte Carlo fallacy, occurs when an individual erroneously believes that a certain random event is less likely or more likely to happen based on the outcome of a previous event or series of events. To put it simply, just because something has not happened for a while does not mean that it's due to happen. Each spin of the wheel is completely independent, and the odds of landing on red or black are always the same. In fact, a lot of people also believe that those odds are 50-50. But don't forget about those pesky green zeros. That's where the house gets its edge on you. Myth number 5 is an important one to recognize, and it is that gambling can only cause financial problems. While it is absolutely true that gambling can lead to financial problems, it is not the only consequence. Gambling can result in addiction, which can cause emotional distress, disrupted sleep patterns, decreased ambition, problems in your relationships, and can even lead to substance abuse through self-medication and addiction switching. So it is important to understand the risks of gambling, and if you are or might be a problem gambler, like myself, seek help immediately so you can avoid the chaos that it will bring if you continue to bet. So there you have it, folks. 5 myths about gambling that are just not true. Know your limits and whether you should even have limits at all. My limit is $0 because I want to live a peaceful and gamble-free life. The next time someone tells you that they have a strategy to beat a casino game, you can confidently let them know that it's just a myth. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, as it really helps me to create more videos like this and continue doing this every single day. In the meantime, check out more videos like this that I'll link right here. As always, let's keep getting better together, one day at a time.